Okay, so we need to do some kind of trip this summer. So I was thinking that we fly to Milan, we rent a car, and we drive up to the Italian Dolomites. As evident by this video behind me, it is one of the prettiest places on earth. So I think this would be a great place that we should spend a week. So what do you guys think?
Nah, I can't, bro. I'd way rather go somewhere
I have a real
else,
job.
honestly.
I can't take the PTO. So
Yeah. I can't take the PTO either.
This might have been the sign that the trip wasn't making it out of the group chat. Still, I tried convincing just about anyone I was friends with that the Dolomites would be a great place to go to.
Hey, I'm in the middle of a real set. What's up?
Okay, I need to know if you're going to the Dolomites or not. Like, I've been trying to advocate for this vacation for months now, and you've been really on the fence about it. So, are you in or are you out? What's the deal?
I don't know, man. The Dolomites? To be honest with you, guy, like, I'd rather be at a cafe in Paris eating a croissant. Or, like, on a beach somewhere with a drink with a little umbrella in it. Like, I don't really want to go to the Dolomites.
What?
Yeah, that wasn't working. I was fully about to fly to Italy by myself until one day I was doom scrolling on Instagram and I saw this very interesting post. It was a promotion for a group trip to Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan? Where is Kyrgyzstan?
I thought Kyrgyzstan was supposed to be this lost bastion of the Silk Road where Tajiks, Kazakhs, Kyrgyz, and all these other groups converged. Turns out it's this pretty well-developed country with a rapidly growing tourism industry. I did a solid hour of research and I was completely sold. This place looked incredible. Is it an insane move to book a flight to a country I can barely find on a map with people I hadn't even met yet? Probably. But I have this weird faith in the openness of strangers. The prior year, I went to Guatemala with some guys I had met online. It ended up being one of the most fun weeks of my life. So why not do it all over again with a completely new group of people?
Yo, remember how I was like trying to get everyone to go to the Dolomites?
Yeah.
Yeah, that plan kind of got changed. I'm going to Kyrgyzstan in August though.
What the f is a Kyrgyzstan?
After what felt like the longest 24 hours of flights, I made it to Kyrgyzstan. After getting there, I finally met everyone who I'd be spending the next week with. Feeling the need to explore, some of us hopped in the Kyrgyzstan version of an Uber called Yandex. From there, we made our way to the center of town to our first stop, Bazaar Market. This market was absolutely crazy. It seemed like everyone simultaneously knew and didn't know where they were going. You get run over by people moving around if you stop for too long. Everything we needed for the upcoming backpacking trip could be found here, whether it be shoes, foods, or toiletries. Whatever you needed, there was probably a vendor for it. A lot of these shops also had piles of nuts and candies, which we kind of just wandered around and tried.
They're so sweet. Oh my god.
They even sold horse meat. I didn't need it, but some of the others did give it a go.
Very fatty. It's very fatty, that. They think it's really good. Ready? Talia, I got your mango. Bread.
Bucky's made it all the way out here.
After spending a few hours in Bazaar, we went back to our hostel where I got to sleep in a yurt. For those wondering, a yurt is a portable round tent that is insulated with skin or felt, which people in Central Asia lived in. I would end up sleeping in a lot of these over the next week. We woke up early in the morning to pack our bags as we'd be on the road for a few hours. Vibes were weirdly high, considering that everyone was running on very little sleep after traveling for so long.
Cats seem to like them more than dogs do. No, she was about another volunteer.
Oh, okay.
Karen.
I thought she was like the owner.
Oh my god.
Okay, so right now I think I don't know where the hell this is, but we're in the middle of nowhere.
Nice.
What'd you get? I don't know why I entered to drink this.
Do a product review.
Product review of random. Oh.
Imagine they
Dear
leave
God, dear God, they just left us.
They just took all our shit.
Wait, our van just like.
They just
Our
parked.
van just left.
They just parked.
There we go.
It's okay. The altitude is 1,700 meters. 1,700.
Touch. We can't ever get the feet. Yeah, come on, guys. Yeah, we gotta go. Circle it up.
After driving for a few more hours, we got to a guest house, and after waiting around for a while, our new modes of transportation arrived. I'm gonna preface this by saying, I have never ridden a horse in my life, but sometimes you need to run, or in this case gallop, before you walk. Life's all about doing random things you've never done before. So as a wise man once said, fuck it, we ball.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything.
These are all videos.
A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many.
He's like, everyone comes here, they don't fucking speak the language.
It's a fucking grasshopper on the bed.
They're like, we can't speak English.
After getting to camp in the afternoon, we had just enough daylight left to where we could go explore. We saw this swing in camp, and obviously we had to take a ride on it. While we were hanging out, some of the local kids also started to join us. I'd see these interactions between these kids and my friends who shared no similarities in language, just two humans cut from completely different worlds. But it was fascinating to see simple things like laughter be the reason that allowed everyone to understand each other. I love traveling because it allows for these types of exchanges which you never see otherwise. As it got dark, we hopped into another yurt for dinner, which consisted of a lot of jams, breads, and various soups. We were able to fuel up after a long day and prepare for more riding tomorrow. After breakfast, we said goodbye to this yurt camp and saddled back on our horses. I put my camera in my backpack today because it turns out I can't steer a horse while holding onto a camera. So there's no cool cinematic videos in today's riding, but it was fine. Some experiences were meant to be lived without the need to constantly document it. After a few more hours of riding, we made it to the top of a ridge where we were able to see everything around us. And all I can say is, wow. Really puts you into perspective how small you are, quite literally in the grand scheme of things. We walked over to Song Kul, where some of us went in for a swim. And then we kind of just sat there for a while, enjoying the moment with no rush to do anything. So right now it's about 6 a.m. in the morning. We have been horseback riding for the past 2 days. As evident, we're in our second yurt camp. We went to one of the lakes yesterday, and today the plan is to go to Alakool Lake. We got another 5 hours of horseback riding today. I think the weather conditions have turned pretty badly in the past 24 hours. It's currently raining. My jacket isn't really doing anything to help me right now, but today should be a lot more fun. After everyone else woke up, we gathered everyone together and prepared for the final day of horseback riding. We had a slight problem though. So, status update. We were supposed to leave camp at about 9 a.m. It's getting close to noon because they lost half our horses, and the guides have been walking into the mountains for the past hour and a half trying to find our horses.
They were done with walking, and then they took a car to find their horses. They still couldn't find it.
Yeah, so I think we're kind of stuck here until...
And then we had 2 other people, Germans, who had their horses, but then they also missed it. You remember?
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to that other lake right now, so...
We're gonna have a lunch late. We're gonna have a late lunch today.
Our lunch is gonna be at like 6 p.m. That's our dinner at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind. It's a pretty good scenery out there.
I think they just found our horses. After about 5 more hours of horseback, we finally made it out of the mountains. We then got back to the guest house and then immediately hopped into the van to drive 6 hours to Alakool Lake. I think our brains got completely rewired while horseback riding because everyone was a little goofy during this drive.
Jackie Chan.
If there was one thing I had come to Kyrgyzstan to see, it would have been the eagle hunters. Only about 50 hunters remain today, carrying on a tradition that's been passed down for thousands of years. Even though eagle hunting is no longer needed as a source for basic survival, the hunters preserve this practice for cultural awareness and as a way to protect these birds. The eagle hunters told us they raise their eagles from birth, training them every day so they can hunt animals like foxes, rabbits, or even wolves. They hunt with them for about 20 years, after which the eagle is then released back into the wild. After letting us see their eagles up close, the eagle hunters then proceeded to do a demonstration of the eagles in action. This was one of those things you see in person and genuinely have no words for. So I'm just gonna stop talking and just roll the footage.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control.
After saying goodbye to the eagle hunters, we bounced around a few places for the rest of the day. First off, Barskun Gorge, where we hiked to a waterfall. Hannah and Asham then decided to cross said waterfall on the sketchiest log I have ever seen in my life. I still have no idea how they didn't just fall off and get swept down below. After a few hours there, the day was capped off with this beautiful red canyon, where we were able to get a great view of the sunset. This had been one of those days that felt like three separate ones just all bunched in together. But we hadn't even gotten to the height of the trip yet.
We have my tent and it just takes up 5 pounds. So much food.
So we got about 10 miles today. Should be pretty easy. It's not that big elevation gain, but we're gonna be in the middle of nowhere again. Service is gonna be gone. But see you guys in 2 days.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
From the dusty mesa, a looming shadow grows, hidden in the branches of the poison creosote. She twines her spines up slowly towards the boiling sun, and when I touched her skin, my fingers ran with blood.
Alakool.
We made it to camp. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think we're gonna stay here the night. It's probably gonna get really cold later, but until then, I think we're just gonna explore around this area and see what we can find.
Hopefully hot springs.
Hopefully that.
And so, per usual, we explored the surrounding area. Within the first 10 minutes, Brenna found a litter of puppies behind a shed. These dogs were, unsurprisingly, quickly adopted into the group.
Look at that silent. Look at that him.
We lounged around camp for the rest of the day, but it would be an early night for me as I was going to attempt a very difficult hike to Alakool Lake the next morning.
So we just spent the night in the yurt camp. It was pretty cold, honestly. You could hear the thunder and lightning from the mountains. Honestly, it kept me up for most of the night. It's also raining pretty badly, but we have one more big hike we're doing today to Alakool. The elevation gain is going to be pretty bad. I think it's going to be about 5,000 meters in the span of about 4 hours. 6 miles, but it's going to be pretty steep terrain. We're going to be climbing it, so this should be fun. It's not going to be fun at all. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we right now?
You guys are good. You're good, but you guys are gonna you're gonna be tired as fuck.
Very tiring long days.
Yeah. You're gonna come back like, damn, I need to sleep.
Straight to bed, no dinner.
The conditions were not great to begin with. The rain, combined with the horses that walked on the trails, had churned the ground into this muddy mess. There were stretches that were borderline unwalkable at points because you'd sink 1.5 feet into the mud if you stepped in the wrong place. But we had to just keep moving forward. Things were going decently well until we got to the first ridgeline. We started climbing up, and then...
Yeah. Alright, so update. We lost the mountain one. We got about 2 miles up, and it started...
Not the mountain, the nature one.
Nature one.
Yeah.
It started thunder and lightning. We had to hike back in the rain. It was bad. We are currently
back in the yurt.
Back in the yurt.
Wow.
Trying to get some feeling back in our hands and feet.
Where did Brenna go?
Fun experience.
Yeah. That was a good one though. There's Brenna.
Type 2 fun.
My hands are finally thawed from that thing. We could go in now and then reserve a time for y'all later if you wanted. But do we need the money?
The day wasn't a complete wash though. While in the dining room, one of the kids started messing around with my camera. I kinda let him roll with it out of general curiosity of what would happen. Then he figured out how to press record and started running around with it. So if you ever wondered what the world looks like through the point of view of a child, here's what you can expect.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. 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 Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them.
I like to think that in the moment, I might have ignited some passion for cinematography within that kid. Maybe I accidentally created a future filmmaker. And if this is the type of impact I can have with the camera, that is a beautiful legacy to leave behind for the next generation.
Traded the cap for his hat.
As the sun came back out, one of the camp owners brought out this oil drum and started using it as a basketball hoop. And then next thing you know, the whole camp is outside and we're getting put together in teams to play relay race games.
Don't sweat, Hannah.
Dawn is coming, open your eyes. Look into the sun as a new day's rise. And I will wait for you tonight. You're here forever and you're by my side. I've been waiting all my life. Can feel your heart as it's keeping time. Do whatever just to stay.
This whole sequence felt like a scene straight out of The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. It's interesting to think that we had started the day out trying to go to Alakool, and that was supposed to be the high point of the trip. We never made it there, but I don't think we needed to. We would have missed out on all these moments today if the weather had never turned bad. I guess that's the universe telling us we needed to have this experience instead. To go live a day with a family halfway across the world. To see how others live their lives without the comforts I take for granted. To transcend language barriers and share your life stories with each other. From the kids, young adults, and older, we are just all living life for the first time. People from all corners of the globe sharing the same human experience together. And just seeing this was a reminder that humanity is so beautiful sometimes. For the family that ran this camp, they had really taken a sin like one of their own. And I will forever appreciate that hospitality for the rest of my life. The skies cleared up a little more in the afternoon. There was this bridge that went across a river, which we had passed by on our way back from Alakool. I wanted to see how that area looked now that it wasn't pouring rain. So me and a few others left camp to go find this bridge for one final little side quest. So I've been in Kyrgyzstan for a little over a week now, and the trip is really starting to wind down a little bit. And everyone here is in pretty good spirits, considering that more than half the group has gotten sick, food poisoning, or just some kind of injury at this point. But I think Kyrgyzstan is such a fascinating country that people are just starting to find out exists. I think a lot of people are going to come here in the next year or two. I think online social media presence has really blown this country up. People are just starting to notice how gorgeous and just how amazing this place is. And I really hope that when all these people come, that their experiences are as authentic as what I saw. I can see a lot of developments going up in some of these really remote places. Some pretty fancy, I guess, houses are kind of starting to replace some of these yurts, and maybe the experience gets a little less authentic when that happens. But until then, if you have the money or time within the next year or two, I highly recommend that you come to this country, because 5 years from now, things are going to look a lot different. The experience won't be the same as what I felt. But until then,
I got 2 days left in this country. Got one more national park we're going to today. And I will see you in Bishkek.
Everything, you're so positive. So fun. The squatty potty shit, everything was a joke and I loved it.
This was probably the hardest part of the trip, saying goodbye. It's crazy to think that I'd met everyone here less than 2 weeks ago, and now they'd become some of my closest friends. These types of friendships built while traveling are so unique because you exist in these moments that feel infinite, but at the end of the day are only temporary. But I think it's precisely because that time with someone eventually has to come to an end that every second you share with them feels all the more special. So here's to going on the adventure of your life with a bunch of people you met off the internet. It's been such a privilege to be able to have the opportunity to spend this much time and get to know so many extraordinary people. The world we come from is tiny compared to what awaits us when we embrace the fear of the unknown and trust in the compassion of strangers. And this is a mindset I will forever carry with me, no matter how far from home I might be. And so, to Georgia, Vlad, August, Emily, Veronica, Talia, Kai, Rowan, Lorna, Alex, Hannah, Isham, Brenna, and Liv, what we do in our everyday lives might completely differ from one another. But at least for a moment, something remarkable like Kyrgyzstan was able to bring such an amazing group of people together. I'll see y'all in the next adventure.